Okay. What I found most memorable about the play was the amount of plot twists in it. Like at first, when you find out that Puck gave the love juice to Lysander, Jay was expecting the play to go in a different direction than it actually did. Like I was expecting for Puck to heal Lysander and give the potion to Demetrius right away, but there were just so many more elements between that occurred. And another thing I found kind of interesting was how different Puck was from the typical fairies. Most of the fairies were graceful and caring, but Puck made mistakes, and he was just very mischievous, like when he gave Bottom the head of the donkey. Um, One major point of tension in the play is the men's versus women's roles. Since this play was written in Shakespeare's time, the gender roles are clearly defined. Men pursue women, and men have the control. Oberyn wants to make Titania's Indian prince into a knight, and she refuses, so he has Puck use the potion from the flower on her so she would forget about the prince. He also uses this to make the men, Lysander and Demetrius, fall in love with Helena. Oberyn, a man, controls his wife, and he makes the Athenians pursue the woman. Um, Another point of tension would have to be the nature versus civilization. When all the lovers are in the city, they have to abide by the king's rules, but when they go into nature, the magic is controlling them and their actions. A third point of tension would be reciprocated versus unrequited love. When Helena is in love with Demetrius, he doesn't really love her back, and the audience can feel her pain. But when like the love is reciprocated by her, the audience can reveal and their like they can like feel their happiness. Um, the play within a play resembles that the couples in the actual play. There's a tragic storyline which is made comical because of the foolishness of the actors. The purpose of the play within a play is to kind of give like a sense of relief to the audience and to end the play on like a more comical note instead of it being so serious. And for the last question, in the mortal world, the men are in charge, and it's basically the same in the fairy tale world. Hermia's father has control of whom she should marry, and that is why she can only run away instead of defending herself. A battle of the sexes is also commenced in the fairy world between Oberyn and Titania. Having men play the women's characters also goes along with the value that was considered of women in that time. Like they really weren't considered that valuable. They weren't worthy of becoming actors, and they were just held to such lower standards than men were. And that's it.